Alright, y'all, this time I got my apple cider vinegar. I'm going to show y'all again how to make these King Oyster mushroom ribs. And these are already cut, because the last time I cut them too thin. Alright, so this time they're not cut thin. And I got my apple cider vinegar, because last time I used the liquid amino acid. It made it kind of salty, but it was still good. Alright, I got the Himalayan salt. Go back and look at the other video too. If I forget anything, y'all let me know. Be like, Tisa, you forgot to add the stuff. Well, tell me what I forgot to add. Alright, so you got the sesame seed oil, you had the garlic powder, and oops, I did not mean to get that, y'all. Hold on. Alright, so this is what I meant to get. The complete seasoning. Alright, y'all. Again, this is what we're getting ready to make. This is going to be ribs. Y'all asked me, alright? So, we're going to add it to taste. You know how, y'all know how I season stuff. I just season. Alright, I don't measure nothing. Alright, so we're going to add a whole bunch, because last time I didn't have enough vinegar. I mean, I didn't have any apple cider vinegar. So, I had to add more of this sesame seed oil. But it still turned out good. So, anyway. Add my little salt. Don't y'all use no table salt either. I told y'all about using a table salt. Use that Himalayan salt. Alright, what else am I missing? I'm going to add a little bit of liquid amino. It just seems like I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. It must be the paprika. So since I have no paprika, I'm going to add some more garlic powder. Alright. Alright. So, I don't know if y'all rinse these off, because I think of meat when I think of these mushrooms. But Tisa going to rinse them off. Alright, so y'all rinse them off if you want or don't. Alright, hold a second. Alright, so last time I told you, I'm going to tell you again in case you didn't see the video. Why is my camera like that? Okay, so after we dip, we're going to put this, we're going to let them soak in there. Alright, because we want to get that flavor to soak in them ribs. Because you want them to taste like ribs, right? I put a lot of oil in there. Alright, y'all. Guess what? I probably be the only one eating them anyway. And I'm going to smother them with barbecue sauce. But the point is, they taste just like, I ain't rinsed those, but they look pretty clean. Okay, they taste just like ribs. The only thing that I'm missing, that I know I'm missing, is the paprika. I'm going to add a little more of this, a little more of this, a little more of that. And also, what I know what I'm missing is the cumin. So I'm gonna try curry. Curry usually goes in the meat. So we're gonna do. So anybody tell me, is curry the substitute for the cumin seasoning? Because like I said, I'm not used to cooking with those two. So it's kind of like new seasoning to me. I wish I had some of my tab seasoning, which I'm all out of. My Tabitha Brown seasoning. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. Oh! Did I just put too much of the sesame seed oil, Tisa? Don't mess up, girl. Don't do it. Guess what? I'm still going to eat it. Alright. I was trying to get a little bit of color up in here. Okay, so I'm adding more. Obey. Y'all can fast forward if y'all want. I'm just trying to season this up because I'm going to let it soak. After I let it soak, I'm going to put it in the frying pan because we're going to squeeze out some of the water. Now, the last time when I squeezed out some of the water, pressed out some of the water, y'all didn't see the before. The before, I had to use a pan to press it out because I don't have the, the expert presser and all that kind of stuff. All right, so we're going to do it this way. And when we press it out, what it's going to do is get out some of that liquid. I might have did that too hot, y'all. Please don't let me burn this stuff. Oh, Lord. Tisa. I told y'all my stove be acting up, so that's why another reason why it's burning like this. But we're going to hope it's not going to burn these ribs. So we don't need no burnt ribs. It might give it that little crispy taste, huh? But after we do this and press it out, then I put it in the oven. Alright, I'm going to press it with this heavy pan because you got to find a heavy pan. So this is an older pan, but it's clean. Because you want to press down. Some people set another pot inside of it, to hold it down. This is just because the pot is an older pot, like I tell y'all, okay? I just don't want the moisture to get to my phone. So I'll be right back when I'm pressing it out. I'm gonna get this look on one side. I need to put my mic on. How about that? Trying to keep the steam from coming up. So you want to get this look on one side. I'm gonna press this side out before we put it in the oven to bake. How's that looking, y'all? See that brown? I like that crispy look. You know how y'all ribs, you don't want it all feeling all, tasting all meaty and stuff. You want some crisp put to it? Yeah, crisp. All right, now I'm gonna dip them in some barbecue sauce and I'm gonna put them in the oven. All right, y'all know what dipping? Y'all know what that means? Okay, I think y'all do. All right, hold on. I'm not gonna do nothing fancy with my barbecue sauce. I'm gonna use a jar. Usually I add a little extra mustard and all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm gonna show y'all what's in it. All right, we try to keep it clean as possible. All right, shake it up, shake it up. I'm not burning my ribs, y'all. See, you get it in your mind, it's ribs. Just keep saying ribs. You forget that they mushroom. Just keep saying ribs. It's a mind thing sometimes. When I first started doing the rib thing, when I first started doing the mushroom thing, I had to keep reminding myself, it's not mushroom, teacher, it's not mushroom, it's meat. But I didn't like, see how you got that little crisp off the can? Yeah. But I didn't like mushrooms at all. That's my story, y'all. I'm always telling y'all, I did not like mushrooms. But now, I love me some mushrooms because I make steakums. I have made chicken. I have made ribs. That's what this is. And again, they look like they came out kind of thin. I'm going to spray the pan too. They didn't say to spray it, but I'm spraying it. Y'all know what I'm spraying it with. Who can tell me? Look at the ingredients. Where's the ingredients? It's on here somewhere. Alright, y'all. Let me get these ribs in here. I'm dripping stuff all over the place. So you want to smother them with the barbecue sauce. Don't that look good, y'all? Don't it look good? Is my flash on? Can y'all see that? Look at that. See, I like to get that crisp in the frying pan, so when you put them in here and you bake them, you got to bake. Don't laugh at my pans, y'all. I'm still waiting on the brand to ask me to do their pots. Because these pans and stuff I had from Grandma Day and my mommy's days. So, yes, they look a little beat up, but look at them. They last. They probably don't have all that crazy stuff in it them other pans have in it. Alright, I'm just saying. Tisa, stay focused. We talking about ribs here. Alright, we going to stay focused on the ribs. Alright, we're going to put this in the oven. And like I said, these came out kind of thin because you press them out. You get all that fluid out of them. All that, not fluid, liquid, same thing. Get all that out of there. And I said this time I was going to cut them thicker. But when I bought them, they was already sliced. So I couldn't even do them thicker. Alright, this is going to go with my greens and my macaroni and cheese. My deviled eggs. I didn't do any potato salad. Okay, that's all of it. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven at 425 so I ain't waiting all day. They say about 30 minutes, but as thin as these are, 45 minutes, but as thin as these are, we might get away with 30 minutes. But I'll be back. Alright, like and subscribe. Go look at some of the other videos. While y'all waiting on this one to come back, look at the one I already did when I didn't have the apple cider vinegar. Alright, talk to y'all later.